Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to my second inspirational video using the March Crafty Crew Kit from the Crafty Stamp Company. Information about it is in the description box below, which are affiliate links. So if you click those, thank you. So I thought we would utilize some more of the pattern paper that comes in the kit, which is the Crafty Time. I really wanted to use these cutting machines because I thought that would be pretty fun. And then I also pulled in the Crafty Friends stamp, which is the one with the kiddos. So let's take a look at that. So I colored the J, and I'm going to use him on this card. As you probably notice, I will put the footage down below of me actually coloring this, but I managed to smudge some of the memento, which gave him kind of like a slightly sooty face, which I kind of liked from the standpoint of like I think we've all been in the midst of craft projects, and the world turns into a hot mess very quickly. So I really like that. But if you want to see some more awesome coloring of it, check out the Crafty Stamp Co.'s channel. There's several lives coloring all the stamps from this particular collection. I also figured we would do like a standard flat card this time because I feel like we've done a whole bunch of fun folds. So I grabbed that from my stash, and then I cut two mats. This one is be sure to standard 5 1/4 by 4, and this is 3 3/4. Sorry, 4 3/4 by 3 3/4. And I like when I put these together, I really like how you got through this frame. I was thinking you could have your little character sort of teaching a crafty class for folks. So let us get this together. At the end of the coloring video, I'm not sure exactly how the time is going to work out here, but I do sort of go through with the colorless blender to fix a bunch of oopsies. So that's always kind of a nice thing to know with alcohol ink coloring, which you may be familiar with already. But you can basically push the colorant away from the surface of the paper, which it really gives you a lot of freedom, more so than, say, a medium like watercolor, where you have fairly limited options for lifting. And if you wanted something more subtle, you could certainly use the orange side of this. There's some really nice, like, springy colors in this paper pad. So if you use the neutrals, you could actually get a lot of mileage out of this for like spring cards as well, if those are more to your taste than crafty cards. I certainly love the crafty cards because I'm a crafter, but it's nice to have options. And then we're going to this is non-directional paper, which is good. Um, as you can see, the yellow ones are upside down and the green ones are right side up, kind of. Um, so I thought this would be a fun little base. I think we're going to put our Crafty J here, and I'm going to have him standing on this lower mat, essentially. So it almost looks like he's presenting some kind of crafty seminar or something of that nature. And then I went into my stash and grabbed a word die. I thought it'd be fun to just have sort of just a standard sort of high. And then I think what we can do once we get this down is we can use one of the gems that came in the kit as the dot for the eye, which is really nice if you, like me, might not be a super huge fan of like sticking all the little tittles back on the letters, like the dots on the eyes, etc. Just gonna use a little bit of glue. Keeping with this being a pretty standard A2, I am going to just glue him down. You could certainly pop him up on foam if you want more dimension to this card. Let's see. I think it makes sense if the high is kind of centered here, because then it really looks like he's sort of like teaching towards a blackboard. And I just like that as a concept. It wasn't my original concept when I was putting this card together, but I like the idea of Crafty J or Steven or whoever your crafty person happens to be, sort of instructing a class. And then I'm going to grab, I think this biggest size of enamel dot will work best. And then I'm just going to stick that down. The good news is this pattern paper has sort of a semi-gloss finish on it. So if you do put your enamel dots down somewhere and want to move them, it's pretty easy to move them around, either with your fingernail or a bone folder. But that is our fun little card with our little dude who looks very exhausted from teaching his class. And I really I like how this came together. This is just sort of a nice bright. It seems like a really nice friendship card just for a crafter, you know. So I like this guy. Anyway, and I really I love that the kids include both boy and girl characters, so that's still kind of my favorite thing about these crafty crew kits. And it's just sort of like, I don't know, the nice thing to me about kits generally is just that they give you sort of a bunch of inspiration together. So you get a bunch of stuff that goes together and then you can just sort of go wild with it. Anyway, if you're interested in the kit, information is down below. The pre-registration closes on February 15th. Almost said 14th. And yeah, so any other questions, feel free to leave them in the description box below and have yourself an awesome day.